What is the most disturbing deathbed confession you've ever heard? I was supposed to be the closest person to my grandfather in the world. I'd skip school just to watch old silent films at his house, and we'd spend hours talking about everything and nothing, so when I got the call that he was dying, I dropped everything and caught the first flight home. I missed him by 1 hour. When I walked into that hospital room, my entire family was in chaos. My mom was crying, my uncle was pacing, and my aunt looked like she'd seen a ghost. They all turned to me with this desperate, haunting look in their eyes. That's when they told me what he'd said in his final moments. He'd sat up in bed, looked directly at my grandmother, and made a confession that shattered everything we knew about him. He claimed he wasn't who we thought he was, that his real name was Jonas McGilfrey, and he'd been living a lie for 60 years. He said he was a government assassin who had hidden $2 million in gold bullets somewhere we'd never think to look. Then he laid back down and died. Everyone assumed I had to know something. After all, I was his favorite. I spent more time with him than anyone else, but I was just as shocked and confused as the rest of them. What happened next almost destroyed our family. My uncle mortgaged his house to hire private investigators. My cousins quit their jobs to search full-time. We tore apart his property, dug up the entire backyard, and followed every possible lead for 3 years. The family split into factions. Some believed the confession was real. Others thought he'd lost his mind in his final moments, but I couldn't let it go. Something about the way he'd said those exact words kept nagging at me. 3 years later, while cleaning out his study, I found his collection of old spy novels. I picked up one at random and opened to the first page. My blood ran cold. There it was, word for word, the exact confession he'd made on his deathbed. It was the opening line of a 1960s pulp fiction novel. The old trickster had pranked us from beyond the grave.